The success of Reindeer was rooted in an institutional commitment to flexibility and innovation, characteristic of the unique military doctrine the SADF honed during the 23-year border war. Commanders and soldiers routinely cast aside irrelevant military textbooks, developing their own doctrine for. The essence of the doctrine is speed, mobility, and agility. The SADF recognized that the vast, often trackless and harsh terrain of the African bush demanded fluid conditions for mobile warfare to flourish. To counter numerically superior forces, especially those equipped with Soviet-supplied weapons, the answer lay in greater mobility and superior tempo. Tactical victory wasn't about holding ground, it was achieved by maintaining momentum and seizing fleeting opportunities that followed any confusion inflicted on the enemy. Operational planning was sophisticated, utilizing concepts learned from external sources, such as the Israeli Defense Forces Joint Operational Planning Cycle, and historical models, such as Field Marshal Erwin Rommel's rules for desert warfare. Key principles applied were to concentrate one's own. Operational planning was sophisticated, utilizing concepts from the Israeli Defense Forces Joint Operational Planning Cycles and Rommel's rules for desert warfare. Key principles were to concentrate own forces while splitting the opposition to destroy them at different times. SADF forces excelled at operations under the cover of darkness. Night was used for controlled movement, dispersion, and concentration. Offensive mobile operations were the primary means to mask, hide, and strike, dedicated to preserving force and ensuring blood was not the price of victory. The command philosophy emphasized aggression and rapidity. The standard battle sequence was simple: see, decide, and act, but quickly. This tempo denied the foe the ability for quality thinking and timely response, a significant warfighting skill honed by the SADF. The logistics and technological edge. The Caspers strategy relied heavily on logistics. Sustaining a commando strike 250 kilometers deep required complex support. Forward operating bases, FOBs, like Sector 10 at Oshakati, were established as logistical powerhouses, storing fuel, ammo, and rations for rapid deployment. The air transport element, using aircraft like the C-130 Hercules, was the operation's backbone. They transported supplies and performed a coordinated airborne extraction of troops. This proved the SADF could strike deep, survive, and withdraw successfully. A rare capability. Indigenous defense material. Success was inseparable from specialized homegrown defense material developed due to the UN arms embargo. These systems were specifically designed for the unforgiving African battle space. A. The Rattel Infantry Fighting Vehicle, IFV. The Rattel, prototyped 1975, was central to mobile doctrine, arguably the best for ultra-mobile African bush warfare. It provided the necessary mobility, firepower, and armoured protection to ferry troops swiftly, forming the essence of this warfighting game. Rattel's firepower included a 20mm quick-firing gun and a 7.62mm Quen coaxial Browning machine gun. This heavy armament allowed SADF forces to lay down sustained fire, suppress hostile troops, and engage light armoured vehicles in close-in battles. The Rattel possessed remarkable range, 1,000 km cross-country, increasing the ability to achieve surprise. While paratroopers assaulted Caspers, Rattel secured ground lines of communication and withdrawal routes, ensuring a safe corridor for troops to exit. Mine, protection and mobility, Caspers. Due to widespread landmine usage, personnel protection was paramount. The Caspers, an MRAP introduced in the early 1980s, was a direct result of frontline lessons. The Caspers' innovative design, from CSIR, protected occupants against landmines. It used passive mine defense, a raised body and a V-shaped hull to deflect blast force. It was certified to protect against a triple TM-57 mine blast, long-range artillery supremacy, G5, howitzer. Shortcomings in matching Soviet weapon range, like Katyusha rockets, highlighted the need for self-sufficiency. This gap led to the successful indigenous development of the 155mm G5 howitzer. The G5, announced 1982 by Arms Corps, was world-class, designed for long-distance engagement and high mobility. It outranged counterparts by 50%, providing devastating long-range fire support, 30 km standard, up to 50 km with VLAP, crucial for later operations. Reindeer, the OP that launched the SADF's aggressive mobile doctrine. This system relied on adaptable troops, 44 Parachute Brigade, Special Forces, and unique domestic hardware, Rattel, Caspers, G5, for mobility and overwhelming firepower, cementing the strategy of preemptive intervention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share. See you all on the next one.